Today, new at 4, the GBI now investigating a police shooting in the parking lot near the Walmart on Windward Parkway.
Well, this all happened within the last hours in Alpharetta. 11 Live's Karis Belger live on the scene for us. And Karis, you spoke with an employee at a nearby McDonald's. What did she see of what happened here?
Well, she tells me she saw almost everything. She was working the drive-through of the McDonald's window at the time. Let me step out so you can see a little bit of what we're looking at here. So the GBI has completely taken over this scene. There's still a lot of concentration on this red truck and this white sedan that are in the parking lot. Right now, there are still a lot of other cars unrelated to this incident that are inside this lot while this investigation continues. And Milton Police tell us one suspect was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Another is in custody. A Milton officer was taken to the hospital with minor injuries, but as to what led up to the shooting, they have not said. Now, that employee I spoke with, her name is Noelle. She says a driver hit another vehicle, and Noelle says she heard officers yelling for someone to get on the ground. And then she says she heard multiple gunshots. She also tells me that this happened around 12:30 in the afternoon. She immediately ducked behind her window and says the police have been here for hours afterward investigating.
And I saw them doing CPR on him, about a white car over there, and I was just scared because I just never heard gunshots in real life before. So I was just like, what am I gonna do and stuff like that. I was very nervous.
Now, we also heard from Noelle's mother. She came to pick her up. Obviously, both women were still very shaken by this incident. The GBI larger investigative truck rolled onto this scene about an hour ago. As I mentioned, GBI taken over the investigation of this scene. We are still waiting to get some more details of what happened. I will be here, and once I get that information, I'll be sure to keep you updated.
All right, we know you will, Karis, and as you mentioned, we are working to learn more about this story. Download our free 11 Alive mobile app to get updates sent directly to your phone. It is free in the App Store.